beats us to the punch.
So Jon, congrats, still unbeaten in your second bare knuckle bout within 6 weeks. How do you feel right now?
I feel good, you know, I get to expand my record base and be able to reach more people and, you know, hopefully touch the world and make a difference somehow.
There were several knockdowns, I believe it was 5 knockdowns. Did you see the openings right away?
No, I did not, you know, but I just knew that I was going to win this fight for the country of the United States. So, you know, that was my goal, is also to show that my first fight wasn't a fluke. I got my first win and, you know, in under 2 minutes, and I was like, maybe that was a fluke. So hopefully today I was able to prove myself that that wasn't. That was pure skill, and, you know, hopefully that was put on display today.
So he was tough. He got up several times, right? But you felt that the end was near?
Yeah, for sure. I could hear him every time I punched him. He was making groan sounds. I was like, you know, this guy's about to be done. And I was trying to talk him into staying. I wanted to get the fight of the night. I wanted to get in a dogfight, you know. And I was trying to keep him going, but I guess he just couldn't withstand the pressure and what I was able to bring. So, but he's a great fighter. Definitely a worthy opponent of my skill, for sure.
So that's the Police Gazette International Cup, right, for your second bare knuckle fight. A big occasion here in London.
Yes. No, I actually obtained one of the points towards the cup, so hopefully I'm very grateful of that. So I did my part, so after everyone else, make sure you do yours, you know.
So basically, martial arts is usually a sport, individual sport, right? So this has a different characteristic. It is still an individual sport, but as you said, this team component here, right? Does that make it feel different?
Yes, I think I felt a little bit more pressure in this. Normally, most of my fights, I don't have any pressure because it is just me, right? I'm representing myself, and so if I lose, I let myself and maybe my team down, but now I'm representing the United States, so there's a lot more on my shoulders. I try to keep my composure. Last night, I was up, honestly, for the first time ever, for a little bit, you know, just contemplating how am I going to get this victory and make sure that it solidifies my keep here in this bare knuckle boxing arena. So, you know, it was very challenging and something I knew that I was going to overcome, but I just didn't know how and when.
So you're definitely proud to represent the U.S., right? But you're also proud to represent Hawaii again.
Absolutely. You know, West Side, Waianae, Oahu, stand up again. You know, I'm putting it down for Hawaii, mainly Hawaii, and then the United States comes after. So Hawaii, stand up, baby. I love you guys, for sure.
So you were fighting above your weight. It was 2 weight classes above your weight. So I guess you just grabbed the opportunity with both hands, right? Even though if it was a bit higher.
For sure. You know, I just knew that weight is not a factor when you got skills, you know. Precision over timing, timing over power. And so I felt like with those 2 components, I feel like this is not a huge change in my weight class. But if I do drop to 135, I'm going to be much faster, much more explosive, you know, a little bit more agile, smoother with my punches and technique. My cardio is going to be even extraordinary out the roof, you know. So if I get down, oh man, it's going to be something else. And also to consider, this is a 3-minute rounds, and I felt great. From bell to bell, I wasn't gassed out. I was actually, you know, very excited in the second round. So, yeah, I feel great. I know I'll feel way better once I'm 35. So 35ers, I'm coming, baby. That's my weight class, you know. I gave you guys enough time to get comfortable. Now I'm going to make you guys uncomfortable, 35ers.
You gained great experience now from your first bare knuckle fight to this one. What did you adapt? What did you change? What did you improve?
I didn't change nothing, to be honest. You know, like I said, I always work on the 3 components, which is timing, and precision, and then also cardio. Cardio is a huge thing for me. As long as my cardio is good, I know it can outlast and withstand the test of mixed martial arts. I'm a kickboxer with over 40 matches, so, you know, this is another day in the park for me. You know I had a little long break, about 9-10 years, and I'm finally back. I'm getting the feet under myself. My cardio is improving fight after fight, so I'm only going to get better. My timing is going to get better once I lose a little bit more weight. So, you know, only time will tell what's next and how I adapt and develop over time.
What does it take to make the transition over from MMA to bare knuckle?
Nothing much. You know, I looked at when I was growing up, a lot of us fought on the street, and we've never, you know, we never did punching of wood. We never did none of that crap. We were at home in the backyard punching a bag with boxing glove and then would street fight. You know, that's what it was. You know, in Hawaii, I say this a lot, but Hawaii has a crap ton of very talented street fighters. So if we can get this bare knuckle stuff to Hawaii, you guys would be stunned on how much talent we have there. It's ridiculous. The type of fighting that I was able to put on display, street fights are just like that. And if you don't believe me, type up, Makaha fights, M-A-K-A-H-A fights, or Waianae fights, and you will see, you would be stunned on how talented these street fighters are. Straight from garages, it's unbelievable. So we didn't change nothing. We grew up doing this kind of stuff, so it's nothing changed at all.
The trigon is the smallest surface in combat sports. How did it feel in there tonight?
It was great because I could press my type of fight. I get to keep the ring control, and if this guy like to run, he has nowhere to go. I'm a hunter. And I was hunting there, I was in their face, I was gathering, collecting data at the same time, and that doesn't give him opportunity to think and move away and gather his thoughts. I could get on him really quickly. I really enjoy it. It's a really good place to be right now, for sure.
What's your biggest strength as a fighter?
I think my ability to stay composed. I can get hit and I don't overreact. I stay composed very well. I think that's one of the biggest strengths that I have, is be able to stay composed and really depend on my skill set, all of the skills, all the years that I put into this sport, and just really rely and lay on that instead of psyching myself out and overthinking things. I'm able to just stay focus on my game, and really execute what I want.
So that was the Police Gazette International Cup. You even got a medallion with John L. Sullivan on it, right? So it goes back all the way. How does it feel for you to be part of this history as well now?
I think it's great because now, I will be recorded in history for being the first one to obtain one of these medals and represent the country of the United States. So it's huge. It's really huge to me, and hopefully huge for my state of Hawaii. I get to represent my island on a big platform such as this. So it's really good. They also just signed the TV deal, which is great. So that is also another mega thing that I'm proud of, because now I was a person that was able to open up for that. So it's awesome. It's really awesome. Amazing.
What's next for you now, John? When do you want to be back, and do you want to call out anybody?
ASAP. I don't really call out people. If you guys want that smoke, sign the dotted line, and I'll be there for it. Again, this is a sport that I enjoy. I love combat sports. That's all it is. It's nothing but love for the sport. If you can bring any pressure or heat in me, talk all that smack, it does not faze me one bit. And if you want that smoke, just come. Okay, it's Jon Barnard with Bare Knuckle News. No one beats us to the punch. Boom.